Catfish shows up, and let's see what we can trade here. We don't have too much stuff again. We'll throw all this up. Not worth very much at all. Let's see what they've got. Rose bars. We really need some nickel silver, some zinc. Would be extremely useful. They've got plenty of wood. I don't need wood now. Actually, we might trade for that. We can start making some drink. It'd be cheaper than buying it from them here. Steel, steel, steel. Brahmin cages. Cat cages. Lead cages. Cave oak cages. There's jet barrel. Psycho barrel. Yeah, it'd be cheaper if we just buy the wood up there from them. Have it get carried in and produce our own. Steel pick hammers. Is there anything that we absolutely can't live without just yet? Spice mushroom seeds. We could really use those. Diversify our food a little bit. Stock up on another one. 3 bags of those. I think we've already got some Xander root. And of course, they brought plenty of cloth. That way when they die, they can scatter it all over the wasteland, all over the countryside for me to have to look at. Cloth bin, leather bins. Lots of meats. Let's just pick up some of this. Turtle meats. We'll stock up on this. Don't need muck roots. Cheeses down there. So let's go back to that wood now. Bought a little bit of meat there. And then we'll just spend the rest of our money on getting some of this wood and throwing up a whole bunch of barrels. I didn't pass it, did I? There we go. Go to the top. Might be able to buy all this. Let's see. Okay. We've only got 760 dwarf bucks to trade away. I could probably buy their whole caravan if I brought one of those artifacts over here. But I don't want all their crap. Bog down my fortress. These cave oak wood logs will be good enough. Trade those. And now that's it for this season, at least for now. Catfish, you can go on your way. It's 6 sandstone. We just completed our first transaction. We'll start carrying this wood in, and as soon as they're done there, we'll drop the bridge and let them go on their way before they get crazy. And hopefully, with any luck, this water will hurry up and fill up too. Well, the merchants have embarked, so we better let them out real quick. Pull that lever, pull this lever. And there's a whole bunch of people going out there. People are gonna get dropped down. Oh no, what's gonna happen? If I let the merchants stay trapped in there too long, they'll go crazy. Hopefully we don't get too many people sealed out there. They're all carrying ammo back and forth to the guard tower. The switch gets pulled to the outside world. The bridge goes down. The merchant should start packing up and leaving. Looks like everybody actually might make it back inside. Boom, the lever is pulled, the bridge drops. And who's trapped out there? Sitsko's out there, Ryozel 2 is out there. Poor Ryozel. You survived for so long with your shoulder ripped off, only to be left to rot and to die in your bed. So we'll let these merchants travel away. Hopefully those 2 vault dwellers trapped out there will be fine. They've got the kitties and dogs to keep them company in the guard tower. The water is still filling up, of course. Nothing else is going on there. And it's 16th sandstone, 146. Well, look at all this water down here. It's finally filling up. They're starting to use the well. I've seen the bucket drop down here several times now. Scoop up some fresh, clean water and go on its way. Fortress attracted no new migrants this season, which is a shame. But, hey, there goes the bucket. Splash. And then it goes back up. And who's getting that bucket of water? It's Triple H, number 2. Look at these people leaving their bones all around. What are these? Cave turtlefish bones, lobster shell bones. Bought all that new meat and everybody just ate it up and left the trash everywhere. So our new wells are getting good use. They haven't flooded the base yet, but there's still time for that. There's still time for these tunnels to fill up with water. We'll see how our military one is doing over here. It's not filling up nearly as quick. It is there though. Don't see anyone using this. Is it still dry? Active, active. So all of our wells should be up and running. What about up here in our airlock? Is that one still working? It's dry. Just a little bit more water up there and we'll have the entire water system working. If you notice, I don't see any thirsty things here. Well, there's one, Vicks, well dry. Vicks, you would try to drink out of the only well that's still dry. So the vault's looking good. Where our water supply is under control. We've got a working airlock to the traders outside. Got 2 people stuck outside right now. We'll get them back in soon enough. And our military is training up. Our kitten out there has grown up to be a full-grown cat now. Our trading was successful, if you can see over here. We're completely loaded up on logs now. Got Jay Crittner set to be our full-time carpenter. So he's going to be making a bunch of barrels that we can turn into booze. We still have logs there, tons of logs. We bought a good several pages of cave oak logs from them. Looks like our water is still doing pretty good. See, it's not flooding the bottom of the base, is it? Nope, doesn't look like it's coming up through the well. That was my primary concern, but of course this isn't completely filled up yet. It filled up the bottom basin here. That's all completely filled with water. And that'll be next. Once that gets filled up, I'll know how things are gonna go. Our military over here, same thing. That's just now getting filled up. The basin here is all completely filled up. The well's been working, they've been drinking out of it. I put some tables and chairs around there as well. That way maybe they can have a little break, get some food, stop working so hard. I have a feeling that our little kitty circus, our kitty carnival, is going to be coming back into town soon. There's a lot of cats now, and they've started to adopt a lot of people. They've started to stretch their claws again and infect the population. It was cute for a while, but they're into that phase where they're popping out more kittens than I can deal with. Any of the cats that are uninterested mean that they're chained up, so they don't die. But they will never be unchained. They will live on those chains for their entire life. How's our justice doing? I think we still have that mandate for nickel silver that we're not going to be able to do, yep. So who knows when he'll snap. That's whenever we'll probably come back. Somebody's unhappy here. Mercury RL, you're unhappy. What's wrong, Mercury? You've been unhappy. You were disgusted by miasma. You slept in a good bedroom, though. You're tired of eating the same old food. Oh, well, at least you have food. She dined in a fantastic dining room and was accosted by terrible vermin. I think we've got cave spiders that have broke into our fort now. Started laying their silk everywhere since I dug near the underground tunnel there. Near the underground river up here. Before I flooded it, we had cave silk getting shot all over the place here, and our cats kept capturing stuff. So maybe she just hates cave spiders and they were bothering her recently. Still haven't had any more attempts by the geckos to come up since since one of them got destroyed by the dog there. Thankfully. I would like to cage up a few more. Don't know whenever I'm going to try to train this one. Probably whenever the fortress settles down a little bit more. Then I'll station the entire military around here. And we'll try to move that gecko to train it. If that's successful, I'll expand the operations to capture more geckos, but if I can't train it, then we'll have hunting season and see how many we can tag. So it's 20th Timber 146 late autumn. The water shortage has been dealt with. The only thing our plumbers are keeping an eye on now are the water levels to make sure they don't rise too much.